Hello, this is the Elegoo Mars. This is the resin 3D printer. You've got your LCD screen, your UV screen, your build plate, and your vats which the resin goes into. Techniques to 3D resin printing. First, you need to make sure that the build plate is level. And then second is you need to polish the UV screen, and I use Mr. Sheen, just a basic household polish, and a cotton bud. The pros and cons of printing in resin. You see, the model is very good in detail and it's very versatile, but the problem is that it takes a long time to print and is very fragile. The other problem is you've only got 3 months lifetime on your UV screen. Now we'll move to readying for the print. So what you want is to put the vat in. Get this. Make sure that you don't touch the film that's underneath the vat, and gently put it in. Like so. Tighten these screws. Hold down the vat. Then you want to shake your resin for 1 minute, and then pour until it reaches halfway in the vat. So if I do this now, I just need to top this up because it's already got some resin in, but there should be a little line on here. You can see very clearly. You don't want to pour too much, because the build plate could always squish down and displace the resin and it will go over the side. So just go. What you try and not do is spill the resin on the side, so you always want to have cloth at hand. So get this resin on. And there we go. Now you want to put the USB stick in. And now you want to go to print. So on this user interface, the LCD screen at the front, click print, find your folder, and demo. And then here you've got a bin. You've got print and go back. So we want to go and click that little play button that's on the side, and it will now print. As this goes down, I'm going to put this back on to protect the resin for any external UV sunlight, and go into depth on how this works. So now we have to wait until it's finished, well, not to finish, sorry, until it gets up to around 5%. That will give us a visual representation of, if it's going to fail, we'll find out when we check in 5 minutes. If it fails, we have to restart. The process to restart is now we have to stop the print, wait till it lifts up, remove the vat, pull it out, and then we will have to sieve all the resin back into the bottle. We'll put this back on, and then we'll have to clean the vat and try and remove it from the film. But doing this, let me get this example here. See this, the film? It's very thin, so when we try and remove the model, we could easily puncture this. So you want to try and not get a failed print, really. But if you do, you've got to be very careful. You've got to have the right tools to remove it. So put this back. And then once you've done that, cleaned the film off with the failed print, you'll then want to sieve the resin back into the vat and then reprint. And you've got to go back to the stage 1, which is the slicing software.